Good morning, guys. This morning video will be a sad one. Today is the 26th of March. It's the birthday of someone close to me, the godfather of my son, actually. So he passed on the 14th of February. I made a video the 16th, which is the Friday of February, a trip to the mechanic. You can go and watch that. I made a video on that. I made a video the Friday. So the Friday night that I came in, as you can see in the video, I came in at night. The Friday night that I came in, I got a phone call that no one has heard from him since the Wednesday, because the Wednesday was Ash Wednesday. It was a holiday and my son was there. I went to pick up my son in the evening and he was crying and making a fuss that he didn't want to come home. That's how close of a bond they had. So he was crying and saying he didn't want to come home, but I had to bring him home. He didn't have any clothes, because the amount of clothes I sent was just enough. He wasn't even supposed to be there the Wednesday, actually, but I left him until the Wednesday. So I went for him the Wednesday evening. So I had saw him the Wednesday evening. The Thursday, I didn't spoke to him. The Friday, I went to mechanic all day. I didn't spoke to him either. And the Friday night that I came in, I got a call that no one has heard from him from the Wednesday. So take off my clothes ready for bed. When we get the calls, we just jump right back into the same clothes. And I drove, should not admit this, I ring the car to go to his house. I was driving so fast that the person where I'm supposed to meet me on the way fly past the person, and the person have to run to catch a car. That's how fast I was going. Now in my mind, I was truly hoping that he fall along in the house and that we could have got there to bring him to the hospital. That's what I was hoping for. When we got there, we live in a grill house, right? So outside gated, high walls, gated, gate lock. The entire house is grill. So if you go out the window, grill up on the window. The veranda, the entire thing is enclosed in grill. Sorry. So when I got to the house, the light in his room was on. So I'm saying, what do you mean by not hear from him? See, light on in our room. So me go to know we call, we hear the phone, but we not hear him. So while everybody did their call and do what them do, try to figure out, me just jumped the wall. No, unfortunately, while doing that, while jumping the wall, because me now wait. Because if somebody close to me like that, no problem, I'm not gonna wait. Me not hesitate. Me just jump the wall. So when I jumped the wall, me not even did feel it to the other day. The day after, me land bad on my foot, which gave me a strain in my, what you call the muscle behind, almost behind your knee down, right that one there. It gave me a strain right there. I never feel it. So after I jump the wall, now I start run around the house to see if nowhere leave open. Nope, everything locked. Go back to the veranda. You know that how we build veranda grills. You lock it at the top and you lock it at the bottom. He had closed it at the top. So he closed the padlock at the top, but he never shut the bottom one. Me gonna know I shake it, because it's a grill where you can lift out of the joints, but it has to be open. So we try shake it and twist it to get some leverage to see if I could lift, if I even one of the inches out to open the grill. I couldn't. The person that I picked up on the road, he came and he helped me, and both of us pulled the bottom section of the grill. So we pull it outside, which was enough for it to have a slight opening. A young lady went inside, and that's where she found him. You know that scream. When you hear that scream, your heart sink, everything just stop. You hear that kind of scream, though, you know, yes, something alright. And when she screamed, she run back. She's normally there, so she know where the keys are. She opened the top section of the grill so I could go in. When I went inside, I only saw his foot. I'm not gonna go further. Because the state that his foot was in, you could tell. He had passed the Wednesday night that I left him there. Oh, he was on the, what we call it, trunk. I don't know what the right name for it is. That fancy thing that you keep at your bed foot with sheets and all of that. He was sitting on that and leaned over on to his bed. And his leg was stretched out, so you could see his leg when you come through the door. He had passed from the Wednesday night. My son, see how God works? Because if I had listened to my son, it means that he would have been there when he passed. Because on if but nor because if he would have died, he would have died because it was his time. My son would have been there and maybe be traumatized from seeing him like that. No, we would have found him sooner, obviously, because we'd go back the next morning to check on him. But seeing him, my son seeing him like that because he was coughing up blood, I'm not sure for the reason of his death. The autopsy has not been done as yet. So my son seeing him coughing up blood, I am sure he would have been traumatized because my son loved that man so much and he loves my son as well. So, when you listen to God, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. So, all I'm saying is, we have persons in our lives. I'm not saying we take it for granted, but we do take it for granted in a sense that we used to seeing them not necessarily every day, but often enough where you just, you just get too confident with it. Like, you're going to be around for a long time. No, you're not. We're not God. We all have an expiration date. And unfortunately, that is the truth. And it has caused me to change the way how I live. I'm not going to walk away if you're being mad at me. Or if I'm mad at you, I'm not going to walk away because I'm not go on my bed with no anger for my heart. Next thing you could cut you off in the night, I'm not waking up in the morning. Some of them something that them kill, those are the things that kills us in our sleep. That's why the Bible says, not the sun go down on your wrath. You go to your bed angry, you're dead, and you sleep and you don't wake up, man. You understand what I'm saying? So, we need to stop taking our loved ones, our persons that we see, or come in contact with for granted. I'm not saying going up to everybody and hug them, but some appreciation. I know he was thankful for me, and he knows I was thankful for him because we talk. But it's a low blow. You feel it. Because remember, I saw him the Wednesday evening. Then we just went toward, well, he went to his house, I came to mine, and it was just as casual as that. Me call you by. I'm not certain of the conversation, but you know, that type of way that we part. Me call her later, we chat, that kind of something. We take life for granted. And I hope that there isn't anyone out there this cold. I hope that there isn't anyone out there who's mad at me or angry with me. Because if you are, best believe I'm not worth it. I'm not worth the anger there. If I did something wrong to you, ask God to drop it in my spirit so I come and apologize. Or be the bigger person. Come to me and say you do me something wrong, I'm going to forgive you. Do it for yourself. Forgiveness is not for the person who done wrong. It's for you. So you don't go to your bed with your heart full. That eventually cause your heart cut off in your sleep. So if somebody did wrong, forgive. You don't have to get all close and like you used to with the person, but forgive. Because that forgiveness is for you. It's for your health. So today should have been his birthday. I'm the type of person. If we're close, may I text you from 12:01. If you have persons living with, I text you like 6 in the morning. I respect boundaries. I'm not gonna text you that hour. Or if we're not so close, I text you from 7 to 9 in the morning. I'm calling. Now he, on the other hand, if I don't wake him up 12:01, I send him a message 12:01. Or I call him after 6 because he wakes pretty early. Now this morning when I got up, I realized that I couldn't text him. It was rough. It was really rough. And honestly, I miss him so much. Guys, I passed by his house this morning to check on him. He's not the type of person for cakes and birthdays and all of that. Not him. But he appreciates visits, calls, and chats. So that's what we would do. I remember just go down my house, we stop by and we chat for a couple minutes. Either before or after work, depending on how busy I'll be. And that's the thing. We put work in front of so much that we do. And I'm not saying work is not important, but it's really not that important. Because your boss can get up and fire your man. But you have family and friends who will not give up on you. And yet so you put work over them. They call to ask you for a visit. I have work. But you don't spend the whole day at work. But you don't go there for half an hour after work. You're too tired. I'm glad I was never the type of person to do that to him. If he called, I would be there. If it wasn't in the morning, the evening I'll pass. So I'm happy I was not the type of person who did that to him. But I'm saying this to say that I appreciate the persons in your life. I hope he felt my appreciation before he went. I hope he called to God before he departs. Because I would love to meet him in heaven one day. He was a good man. You was a great godfather to my son, and even a better man to me. He always made sure I was okay, that there was nothing stressing me. So I hope in his final hours or hour that he made a call to God, and God heard his cry, and that one day I will meet him in the afterlife. So that's the end of this morning's video. It's not a happy one, but I wanted to share it with you guys. Just go appreciate your friends and family. We don't know our expiration date. We don't know when it's our time. So just be thankful for each and every one that is in your life. Even the ones that give you headaches. When they're gone, I can tell you, you will miss them. So just be thankful for everyone. Bye. Heavenly Father, as I come to you another time this morning, Lord, Lord, I'm asking you to touch the hearts of those who are grieving. Give us, Lord, some comfort today, Lord. Help us to trust that it is your will and your way, even though we do not like or understand it. Help us to understand and come to the realization that everything that you do, mighty God, is for our will, is for our good, and it's according to your will. Lord, be with us all, Lord. Those who are heavy in the spirit, those who are questioning your ways and your judgment, Lord. Lord, show us, Lord, show us the things that you have set out or designed to work out in the end, Lord, for our good. Lord, it is not a nice feeling. It's not one that I would like to ever feel again. But unfortunately, I shall feel it again someday. Lord, give me the understanding, the strength to face it as it comes. For those who are in the same position, Lord, as me. Bring us all comfort, Lord. In your wonderful name I pray. Amen.